Hello, welcome to Veritas. I'm your host, Adam Colazetti, and I'm here to guide you on a meditative adventure like no other. Join me and lose yourself in your imagination as we travel the outer reaches of the cosmos, quest for powerful talismans, and explore the inner realm of your subconscious. What might you find along the way? But be warned, fair traveler, this path is not for the faint of heart. On this path, of one thing I am certain, dragons be here. Are you ready? So how we're going to begin is you're going to sit comfortably, however that means to you. Could be legs crossed, could be sitting in a chair, whatever it is, sit somewhere comfortably that you feel relaxed and comfortable. And you're going to close your eyes and you're going to take 3 deep breaths. Deep breath in, count to 4. Deep breath out, count to 4. And each time you exhale, you're going to try and relax your body a little bit further. So you're going to inhale, pause, exhale. Pause. So as you're doing this and you're relaxing, it's in those pauses between breaths where we're going to go. That is where your creativity meets your imagination, meets your subconscious. So let's see what awaits you in the spaces between breaths. Let your mind expand into a world of adventure. Let us escape to a world with no boundaries, a world of gods and monsters where magic connects us all and is there for those who know how to listen for it. Sail with me through a cloud-filled sky filled with wondrous birds of color and pass over an ocean filled with dark, shadowy beasts. Let us pass through crystal palaces and dark stone castles, through underground taverns and tunnels beneath mountains. Witness undiscovered lands past misty forests, perhaps see a fantastical creature falling beneath you as you sail overhead. Here is a world forged of magic and power, where emotion and will fuels undercurrents of power. Here you can be anyone or anything. Here, there are no limits save what your imagination can bring. And yet, we draw our attention to the furthest reaches of this world, a place dark with storm and violence. Colors begin to blur together as we travel closer. The air becomes oppressive. Our dream becomes a nightmare as we lose all sense of up and down. There is only flashes of light and pain. You don't want to be here, but you cannot look away, your eyes seeing more than you can possibly comprehend. At last, we reach the core of the storm, and for a moment, there is silence. Time itself stops as you bear witness to the awful truth of this place. A great jagged tear runs through the center of the storm. It is a tear in the sky itself, the inside of which a swirly, ugly collage of color twisting together in terrible shapes, movement erratic and unnatural. Your tears are the only thing to tell you that you are still alive. You do not understand what this is, yet you sense that it is hungry and growing. This world of beautiful magic will not stand. And yet, as you fall away, back through the storm, flipping over and over, frantic in your flight, desperate to return to the world you know, there is hope. Sailing out of the storm, there is a ship, a small dot against the otherwise stark blue ocean. It doesn't look like much. Its wooden planks sun-weary and old, its sails high yet tattered. Of where it came you do not know, and yet the sight of it brings hope. Ahead, the port of a bustling town, filled with a city full of people going about their day, completely unaware of the ship slowly arriving into port, waves splashing sloppily against its bow. The ship arrives with a dull thud followed by silence. Nobody moves. No one is on board. The ship is empty, and yet the plank drops onto the dock as if waiting. Most pass by without looking, but some, perhaps on their way to work or their morning breakfast, stop as if sensing something important. A few gather at the edge of the plank but move on, and still the ship sits and waits. Then, someone appears as if out of the mists itself, standing at the plank, contemplating, and then the first step, and they board the ship. 2 more follow, then another and another. Soon there are 14 passengers looking calm yet curious, perhaps not sure of why they are here at all. You find yourself at the dock, something has interrupted your thoughts. It is one of those moments where your life seems to pause as your future divides in two. Beyond, the ship beckons, 14 silhouettes on the deck. This was not in the plan, and yet, a pull. You've felt that pull before. That is destiny. With a last look back, you step aboard, and so the plank lifts, and the ship sets sail. Join me each week as a new chapter unfolds. What worlds will we explore next? What gods and monsters will we find? What part of yourself will awaken? Only one way to find out.